Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow, if I can, pursuing it with eager feet until it joins some larger way, where many paths and errands meet, and whither then, I cannot say. Respected pastor, Principal Trim, Vice Principal Mr. Claudio, staff, parents, and my dear friends at East Valley Christian School, good morning.
Good morning.
As you all know, my name is Shalom and I stand here today as the valedictorian of the junior high class of 2022. As I stand here today, I look back at my days since the days of kindergarten when Miss Eden showed great mercy towards me, and Miss Jennifer showered her love upon me, until the days of 7th and 8th grade where Miss Cummings showed me no mercy whatsoever during the test. I realized that the majority of my weekday time was spent here, meaning I was shaped here. With God as our guide, we march ahead on a road where our destination may not seem clear. The poem I shared in the beginning was written by J.R.R. Tolkien, one of my favorite authors. The road of life mentioned in the poem is a path we must all take, and we must follow it eagerly, at all times, even if there means there are hairpin bends. Even if it means that you have to endure a slideshow with all of your baby pictures in front of a great crowd. It requires a degree of tolerance, and though life may get sluggish, we must charge forward as we would do at any time. And that is the theme for my graduation speech, the road of life. On and On is my favorite NCS song, and I've chosen it for my graduation slideshow. The song talks about going on and on against all odds until we reach the end. And on we'll go, through the wasteland, through the highways, till my shadow turns the sun rays. Okay, don't worry, you'll hear a professional sing it much better than me sing. But that reminds me, you know who else passed through wastelands? Moses and the Israelites. And it was God who went ahead of them and made their crooked places straight. To go against all odds, to do the unthinkable, it takes patience, courage, and above all, we need faith. Rudyard Kipling, the author of The Jungle Book, says in his poem titled If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Again, it's all about running on the road ahead. We are designed to get up and go, to act in faith, no matter what. And that, my friends, is my advice to you. March on, even if you're faced with a 28-word spelling test, or a 40-problem algebra test in Miss Cummings' class, which we all love so much. We have to go ahead and run the race. And we realize as we run that it's God who gives us the strength. Last but not the least, I would like to thank God for the opportunity He has given us to celebrate the end of the 2022 academic year. Because, unfortunately, there are 14 other kids and 2 other teachers who won't be making it. So, right now, I would like us to acknowledge and say a silent prayer for the families that were hurt in the recent Uvalde, Texas shooting. While we are looking at solutions and policy changes that might prevent such future catastrophes, my education here has convinced me that only a change at the heart level will make the world a better place. We need a gift by the Creator Himself, mentioned in Ezekiel 36:26. We need to pray for a heart of flesh. It takes courage to speak before a crowd. It takes courage to take a test, especially when your mom is your teacher too, trust me. It takes courage to let your Indian parents know you got an A-. And above all, as you all know, it takes courage to go into Costco and grab only the things you need and nothing more. Friends, it takes courage for me and my fellow graduates to leave the comfort of UVCS and go ahead. And yet, on and on we must go, pursuing the road with eager feet until it joins some larger way, where we can finally rest, knowing that all is done and that we did our good work in God that we were sent to the earth to do. When we can finally say, I sit beside the fire and think of all that I have seen, of meadow flowers and butterflies and summers that have been, of yellow leaves and gossamer and autumns that there were, with morning mist and silver sun and wind upon my hair. I sit beside the fire and think of how the world will be when winter comes without a spring that I shall ever see. For there are still so many things that I have never seen. In every wood, in every spring, there is a different green. I sit beside the fire and think of people long ago, and people who will see a world that I shall never know. But all the while I sit and think of times there were before. I listen for returning feet and voices at my door. J.R.R. The courage we need is only found in God, but He can and He will supply us with what we need, if we only have faith and believe in Him. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Sure,
At this time, we are going to do our school